Welcome to a return to oneness. My name is Eddie, and I help people open their hearts. This video is part of the series, The System Exposed, and is titled, What the System is Hiding. If you are ready to learn what the system's programming is hiding, then follow the White Rabbit. In the movie The Matrix, the main character, Neo, knew deep within the core of his being that something was wrong with the world he lived in. This knowing sent him searching for an answer to the question, what is the Matrix? The question, what is the Matrix, is the mantra repeated both within and without the film, in its text, subtext, and supertext. There are at least 3 answers to this question that elicit intellectual investigation into what is believed real versus that which is false or illusory. Each answer lives and breathes in a network of simulated, theoretical consciousness that gives intense consideration to the modern metaphysics of culture, as seen through the lens of the philosophical schools found in ancient cultures. The movie explores the relationship between reality and illusory images, the images that dominate and permeate every aspect of our being. It is also a deeply philosophical and spiritual film that addresses what it means to be real, what it means to have free will, to be a Messiah, and to perform what would appear to others as miracles. In his search for the elusive answer as to what the Matrix is, Neo finally meets Morpheus, the leader of the human resistance to their machine overlords. It was Morpheus who told Neo the truth when he said, I imagine that right now you're feeling a bit like Alice. Neo looks at Morpheus with a questioned look across his face, at which Morpheus responds, tumbling down the rabbit hole. Neo answers, You could say that. Morpheus then says, I can see it in your eyes. You have the look of a man who accepts what he sees because he is expecting to wake up. Ironically, this is not far from the truth. Morpheus then sits down in the armchair opposite from Neo and asks the question, Do you believe in fate, Neo? Neo answers, No. Morpheus asks Neo, Why? Neo responds, Because I don't like the idea that I'm not in control of my own life. Morpheus then says, I know exactly what you mean. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know, you can't explain, but you feel it. You've felt it your entire life. That there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me. Do you know what I'm talking about? Neo answers, The Matrix. Morpheus responds to Neo by saying, Do you want to know what it is? Neo nods. Morpheus then responds by saying, The Matrix is everywhere. It's all around us, even in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, and when you pay your taxes. The Matrix is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. Neo asks, What truth? Morpheus answers, That you are a slave, Neo, Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch, a prison for your mind. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. Just as Neo, you have experienced the system of control and manipulation since birth. That is how it functions. Quite literally, out of sight and completely out of conscious awareness. And, just like in the movie The Matrix, you must begin your search by asking the following questions. What is the system? What is it hiding? What is the truth? This you must do, or you will remain plugged in, unaware that you are being subtly controlled and manipulated through fear-based programming implanted within your subconscious mind in order to serve the greed of a small few who own the large corporations. For only by acknowledging the system and its controls can you escape from it. There is no other way out. And, as the old saying goes, the only way out is in. During the scene in the movie The Matrix, when Neo first meets the Oracle, she points to a sign hanging above her kitchen doorway, which has the Latin inscription written on it, Temet Nose, which literally means, thine own self thou must know. Or more simply put, know thyself. Recognize the system is hiding something from you, and it uses the fear-based programming to keep you in the dark because the system does not want you to discover what it is nor what you are. And it does this by keeping you embroiled within internal and external conflict. For as long as you are in some form of conflict, you will remain too distracted from discovering the truth. And the truth is not what the system wants you to become aware of. The truth of yourself is what the system is hiding from you. This may seem unbelievable to many the first time it is heard, for they have never known, much less heard, the truth regarding their very beingness. They have never experienced it. It is very possible that you remain consciously unaware of the truth as well. Again, what is the truth the system does not want you to discover? Quite simply, the system does not want you to learn the truth of yourself. It does not want you to learn of the immense power that is yours. And it uses every means at its disposal to keep this truth hidden from you. Oh yes, you have great power at your disposal. And it is your own power that the system uses against you in order to control and manipulate you. It uses your power to serve its purpose. For it uses your power to directly give it what it wants. But exactly what does the system desire? In short, it wants you to meet its insatiable desire for untold riches and wealth. It wants everything for itself, leaving you empty and without anything of real meaning or value. Never forget, the system is founded upon lack. This belief is programmed within the minds of all those who walk this planet. Thus, the system uses the subconscious programming of lack to create fear and conflict, where everyone is out for his or herself in order to acquire, or if necessary, to take what is perceived lacking. For the system uses the fear of lack, the fear of not having what one needs, to control the conscious minds of its hosts in order to keep them seeking for what they believe is lacking within their lives. This the system does to keep you distracted from looking within where you would find the truth. But as long as the system can manipulate you into looking outside yourself for the answer, the system remains in control. For it knows the answers are not found out there. Thus the system's mantra is seek, but never find. Do you even know what you are looking for? Would you know it if you found it? If you are ready to discover the truth of what the system works so diligently to keep hidden from you, then click on the orange butterfly in the right-hand corner. That way, you will be notified when the next video in this series, The Truth That the System Hides, is released. Thank you for watching this video. It is truly appreciated. And if you would, click on the like button. It will help spread the message to others searching for the answer to the question, what is the system? Always remember, you are loved, and you are love itself.